Good day, Cancer, and welcome to my channel. This is your weekly reading for January 20th to the 26th. If you're new here, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well, and I hope this reading resonates with you. Let's go ahead and take a look at your affirmation for the week. My efforts are being supported by the universe. My dreams manifest into, into reality before my eyes. My efforts are being supported by the universe. My efforts are manifesting into reality before my eyes. Sorry, I have such a hard time reading these. I gotta get new ones, right? I don't like. I mean, I can read cursive, but it's so tiny. Anyway, universe speak, spirits guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Queen of Hearts, Seven of Hearts, Jack of Clubs, Seven of Diamonds, the Joker. Those are two good ones to have next to each other. Five of Spades, Nine of Clubs, and the Six of Hearts. Ooh, the issue. That's that's what I'm going to call that right now. The issue. Somebody from your past is coming back. Okay, now this is somebody that you do care about. You do love them. You got a lot of love for them. But the relationship just did not work out, and the two of you went your separate ways. And now this person is coming back into your life. It can be in a number of different ways of how they're coming back into your life. And you got to decide if you're going to let them back into your life. Now, you may have completely forgotten why the relationship ended. It doesn't have to be a relation or like a lover. It can be a friend. It can be a family member, whatever. Uh, Now, or you might think that they've changed, right? But they haven't changed. Once they're back with you, it'll go back to the same as it always was. Uh, much like when we go back to like old friends or whatever, we kind of change back to how we were back in that time when we hung out with them back in high school or whatever. Uh, or things are just going to be the same, right? If you let them back in, it might last a week, it might last a month, it might not last a year, but either way, things are going to go the same way and end the same way, if not worse. So the cards and myself say, don't let this person back into your life. I wouldn't. They're going to screw things up. That's just how I feel, especially with a couple of cards that have came up in the reading already. At the beginning, you have sincere, unconditional love, okay? So either if you're with somebody right now, don't be surprised if they ask you to marry them. Don't be surprised if they don't propose to you or something. If you're not with somebody, this could be somebody new coming in that's bringing sincere, unconditional love to you and eventually might, ask you to marry them. Or this is you having sincere, unconditional love for something, a job, an idea, a way of living, or whatnot, and you wanting to make a really strong commitment to it. That can very well be what this is about. Um, then you need to stop. You're doing too damn much for other people, okay? And your priorities are hurting because of it. You need to cut that fat out and start thinking about number one. Start thinking about you. You are number one, okay? Above all else, okay? I can't stress this enough to people. You are number one. I don't care who it is in your life. I don't care. Okay, you are number one. If you're not taking care of you and you're not taking care of your priorities, you can't help the people around you to your full extent. Okay, so you need to start thinking about number one. You need to cut off any other extra stuff that you're doing that you don't really need to be doing. And that's the other thing with people is that they think they need to do certain things and they really don't. They really are making a choice. I know quite a few people that believe that they have to do something, and they really don't have to do it. But they choose to do it, and you need to choose not to. You need to choose you. You need to choose taking care of you, taking care of your business. Okay. Then you have the Jack of Clubs. Take the risk. You have a risk ahead of you that you can take based on an ideal or something that you're wanting to go after, which could honestly be the sincere unconditional love. This could be something that sincerely, conditionally, unconditionally love, that you're wanting to take a risk on, and the cards are saying, do it, definitely do it. Now, be careful. There is a player at hand here who does not want you to take this risk. They do not want you to see you do whatever it is that you're wanting to do, right? And this very well could be the past person coming in, right? This past person could be kind of in your life, and you're kind of talking to them and letting them know what you're up to, and they could try to talk you out of it, okay, for their own. It's for their own selfish needs, right? That's why this player is trying to play you, and that's what they're doing. They're playing you. They're going to try to make you think that they're leading you away from this risk for your own good, but it really isn't. It's for their good, okay? Perhaps if the player is this past person, perhaps they're trying to lead you away from taking that risk because it stops them from coming back into your life. That could very well be what's going on here. Then you got the Seven of Diamonds, harvest season, okay? One of your past efforts is starting to pay out. This very well could be the risk that you're wanting to take, and all of a sudden, boom, your past efforts start paying out. Like, say, if you have an Etsy shop that you gave up on like 6 months ago, and now all of a sudden people are wanting your wares, people are asking you questions, people are buying your wares, or maybe you have a YouTube channel, and all of a sudden now you're getting views, now you're getting likes and comments, or you could even be a carpenter, and all of a sudden people are talking to you about that part of your life, and you're wanting to get back into carpentry. This is the time to jump on it. This is the time to make more wares. This is the time to make more videos, to put it out there that you're back in business. But even more so, maybe these things didn't work out before because you didn't learn how to market. You didn't learn how to bring people in. There's tricks of the trade to everything, right? And the best place to go for advice on that is YouTube. Just look it up on YouTube. How do I get more views, or how do I get people to buy my wares, or whatever? Really look into it. Look into what people are buying right now, or what people are watching right now, or what kind of things are being developed when it comes to like carpentry, or whatever it is that you do. Look more into it, learn more about it than rather just making it. Making your wares, making videos, doing all that stuff. That's only one portion of a business, right? And if you plant those seeds, if you plant all those seeds, you'll get a harvest season, and then you're going to reap the fruits of your labor. Not now, but down the line, okay? You got to build the harvest season first, and you got to keep in mind, things take time. You got to sit on it. You got to keep going for it, because things take way longer than we think it should. Then you got the Joker card, okay? A leap of faith into a positive risk. You got risk here twice, okay? And the cards are saying go for it. Absolutely go for it. And behind this guy on his bike, there is a weight, and that weight is his life, his past life holding him down. The past person coming in, the player trying to hold them back from going after this risk in front of them. And the cards are saying, no, leave the past in the past, go forward, okay, into whatever this may be. Definitely, I think it's a business, right? I mean, he's riding right into the harvest season, right into the risk. So I would say definitely go for it. Just plan and prepare for the good or the bad, because it is a risk, right? It is a risk. So it could go sideways, but no matter how sideways it goes, something positive is going to come out of it. Something better than your past is going to come out of it, okay? So leave the past in the past and move forward, okay? Towards the end of the week, you have a warning. Betrayal. Yes, somebody's going to betray you. All right. It can be the player. Like, say if the player isn't the past. Well, I guess it could be the past person too, right? They could betray you right here at the end of the week. But anyway, it's going to lead to a breakup, whatever this betrayal is, whoever this betrayer is, and it's going to lead to a breakup. You're not going to see it at first, that it's a blessing, because it is a blessing. It's a blessing that this breakup happens. It should happen. But you will see down the line that it is a blessing. Then you have a struggle. Yeah, so there is a struggle that you've probably been struggling with for a while. And it's not over. It is not over. It's not come to an end here at the end of the week. But you are thinking about giving into that struggle, giving into that past, you know, and allowing it to dictate, what you do in life. And you need to not do that, okay? The struggle will come to an end. You need to not give up. You're stronger than that, right? Now, also, when it comes to struggles, a lot of times it is up to us. It is up to us to remove that struggle. Okay. We usually have the ability to remove struggles in our lives. And when I'm looking at the cards here and what I'm feeling is that struggle, it can very well be you letting this person back into your life. You're struggling with it. You're struggling with, should I do it or shouldn't I do it? And I mean, the cards can't scream it enough that no, don't do it. Go after the risk that's in front of you. Go after the thing that you really want. Go after that harvest season. Build that up, and get those fruits of your labor. Okay, don't worry about this person, because that's how I'm feeling. I'm feeling this person. I feel for a lot of you that this past person is the player. I don't know if it's the betrayal person, but it could be. So why struggle over it, especially if they betrayed you? Let it go. Let it go. Let this person go. Move on to your future. Okay. This is your future. This risk in front of you is your future. Okay. This person, this player, that's your past. Leave it in the past. Let's go ahead and see what your tarot cards have to say. Universe speak. Spirit's guide. What needs to be known? What lessons need to be learned? Oh, all right. So this card can have a couple meanings, right? This could be marriage, but I don't see marriage here. I mean, I guess there is a little bit of marriage here. So for some of you, somebody is going to try to propose to you, okay, and it could lead to marriage. But for others of you, most of you, I feel, this is like a finish line, and these people are waiting to congratulate you on your finish. And I feel like this is the risk. This is the risk that you can take, and yeah, it's going to work out really well. I think it's going to work out very, very well if you take that risk and you go after that harvest season and whatnot. And people are going to they're going to praise you for taking the risk and for doing, building that business, building that harvest and whatnot. I also kind of feel like the people waiting at the end of the finish line here is you, like you feeling good for yourself, that you took the risk and went forward and left the past in the past, because you have that sincere, unconditional love for whatever this is, whatever this past effort is. I think that you have a very sincere, unconditional love for it, and I feel like you're going to not only are other people going to praise you, I think you're going to praise yourself. So there you go. I hope this resonates, and I hope it helps in some way. And if it does, hit that like button. And if you would, please comment, share, and subscribe. Also, I do have bonus videos or bonus readings on my Patreon, which there's a link in the description below. And yeah, I hope to see you back here next week. And until then, stay safe, stay mindful, and stay healthy.